Hey guys, back again for part 6 or 7 here. Playing the Bosky Special. And this just happened. I'm in raise, and this guy jams. Aggressive, but reasonable stats. Fuck, we're getting into some ICM shit now. Like, I think if he had like 14 bigs, this is a snap call. Fuck, this thing about playing this deep stacked. It's just, I don't need to fucking deal with this shit right now. Go away. Thinking here. Yeah, fuck it. Let's call it off. I think we have to. Like, it's a call. I'm pretty sure this is a call here. We're gonna run that one though. I'm gonna look into that. Make sure we're doing the right thing there. His stats are reasonable. Like, if he was fucking a nit, I definitely wouldn't have did that. Review. Like, look at the stats. His stats are good. He's a good player. I'm assuming he's a good player. So, good players are going to have King Queen suited there, probably. For 20 effective, button versus cutoff. Let's check it out. I want to see what he's jamming. I don't know if King Queen. I don't like jamming King Queen on the button because you're getting me to fold King 7, King 8, King 9, King 10, and King Jack, and you want all of those hands in. You want to have me in with hands that you dominate. I'm also going to be in with Queen 10, Queen 9, Queen 8 suited, Queen 7 suited. Big blind might overcall with King 3 offsuit and fuck right up and check shove or something like certain players will. So, like, I don't really like the King Queen rejam thing. King Queen off, sure, but King Queen suited, like, let's see. It is a jam. So it is a jam, but is it good? Like, I don't know. I just find that people make a lot of mistakes post flop, and you dominate the fuck out of everything they got. You dominate all my King X, all my Queen X, and I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes. So by overcalling, I'm gonna see bet way too much. Big blind is going to be calling with way too many offsuit kings and queens that he shouldn't be. So I don't know. I think versus really bad players, calling there's fine, but versus like top players, probably just jamming's fine. But that's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I just like calling with King Queen there. But game theory wise, the guy played it perfectly. But as an exploit, calling there, overcalling with King Queen suited is cool. First players that are gonna make tons of mistakes post flop. Cut off first button. I'm not supposed to be betting. Maybe globally like 40% of the time, 35 to 40%. And players in these games, they're 3-betting like, or C-betting probably 70%. So there's a lot of money to be won there. A lot. It comes King 7-4 rainbow. You got King Queen suited. I C-bet with my fucking King 4 suited when I probably shouldn't, like ever. You raise. I'm too big of a fish to know that when I'm beat, and I give you a whole stack, just like that. And you didn't have to risk your tournament life. So, because like a game theory optimal opponent's gonna go check. He's gonna call a small bet. We're gonna go to the turn. You're gonna barrel. He's gonna check. He might call river. I'm not gonna call a river jam with King 4. I'll probably end up being able to fold it by the river. Well, like if there's 3 cards to a straight on board or whatever, and a flush completer, I'll be able to get rid of it. So, but a player that's not playing game through optimal is never getting rid of that king. That king is here to stay. So, and you're printing. And then when I have ace 9 off, and I miss the flop, you're going to win anyway, because they're going to bet I have to fold most of the time. And then when there's an ace on board, you can weight me to 22% of the time having an ace. Bet once and then not bluff again because king queen. We probably on ace high boards king queen's not going to want to bluff. We're like really polarized on the button versus cutoff, and like bet like we'd rather bet like king 3 suited than king queen or king 4 suited than king queen because we just want to polarize. We're very polarized in our betting. We bet the top hands and then we bet the worst of our hands. We don't bet the middling stuff. We check back all of our middle pairs mostly. Check back our top pair marginal kickers. Even like king 10 is going to check back most of the time. It's going to go check, check. Geez, did the blinds ever go up? I just had like a fucking pile of fucking blinds and now it just went up that much. Did they change the structure up? Go here. 6-4. Yeah, I just lost 10 fucking big blinds and I didn't even play a hand. The blinds is monster went up. Level 1 to 15, 12 minutes. Level 16 to completion, 10 minutes. Alright, the blinds went up. Yeah, that ace-9 off, 10% of the field. Like, I gotta study ICM. Is it a call there? With 10% of the field remaining. I'm going to get Preflop Academy and start looking into these situations. I don't have Preflop Academy. I only have GTO Wizard. I try to set a budget on study of poker for like $200 a month and stick with that. Because it's not like my primary means of making money. So I can't just spend $400 a month on poker study stuff. I got 3 children to support. So, but yeah, like $200 a month on poker studies quite a bit. So it's a pretty good budget. So most of it goes to like applications, ICMizer, or not ICMizer, HRC and GTO Wizard. Let's see. I can look on this app, but this app is bullshit. I got like a Preflop. I got Preflop Plus on my phone, and you can kind of look at spots. So villain's on the button. I'm on the cutoff. He rejams. Ace 9-0 for 20 is worth plus 0.63 big blinds. Plus 0.63 big blinds. So with 10% of the field, it's probably a call. If it was worth plus 0.3, I could see us folding, but like Ace 8-0 is a plus 0.33. So we probably want to fold that. But Ace 9s were double Ace 8, so it's probably because like his range consists of a ton of aces. This guy was active too. Like we can look at his range. Like he's gonna have a lot of weaker aces here. Like all these suiteds. So, and then all the suited broadways. We're ahead of those. We're flipping with these. Like king queen. I don't know. It's a close spot. In theory, versus GPO opponents, it's a call. Did we lose that guy? Or all the stats are all convoluted. I got no stats on him anymore. 2, 3, 4. I like check raise here. We got a gotcha 2 overcards. We're not too worried about getting shoved off this hand. It's not that it doesn't have a ton of equity. I might be wrong about this one too. I don't know. We'll have to check. Like if it was like king 6, I'm definitely gonna fold, but oh. Shit. Okay. That sucks. What's that, an overpair? I don't know. Maybe we need a diamond. But, like, I have all the 5-6. He doesn't have any 5-6 here. Like, he might have 5-6 suited. That's it. I have all the offsuit 5-6. I'm going to have pocket... I'm going to have pocket pairs here, aren't I? At 40, yeah. First cutoff. I'm going to have pocket pairs. I'm going to have a lot of sets. Like, I'm going to be weighted towards sets quite a bit. What was I looking at right now? Yeah, I'm gonna have sets. I'm gonna be a lot of my bluffs improve on a 7-2. Like, I'm gonna have like 8-7, 7-6, maybe like Ace-7. Yeah, a lot of my bluffs improve on a 7. He doesn't have many 7s. I have a lot of offsuit 7s. It's a good card for my range. It's a really good card for my range, and I felt like I had to continue. But without us, like, and it's kind of good having clubs in a way, because, like, he's going to be floating with a lot of heart hands, and we don't have a heart in our hand, so that helps us. Anyway, yeah, I think it's fine how I played it. Kind of sucks, though. We've lost a lot of money there. I think this is a limp here. Nine four. I think we jam 9-5, and then 9-4 we want to limp. I think so. I think this guy probably had a real hand. He probably had either a combo draw or he had an overpair. To jam turn? It makes sense. Yeah, he had a combo draw or an overpair. I'm just not sure if it's GTO approved. Jack 6. We have a gut shot 2 overs without a diamond, though. Right? So I'm going to have to look into that. That one's a really good one to look at. Like, fuck, I want to look at it right now, but I gotta wait. Then I was trying to set it up so I could jam river. I was gonna jam safe rivers. So I probably wouldn't have jammed a diamond. Probably wouldn't have jammed like an ace. But like, if it was a 10 hearts or something, I probably was gonna end up finding a jam. On a jack, I might check too. I'd probably check a jack. Because, like, what's the point in jamming? Like, so we can call the 7? He's never finding a call of the 7, so. And we had a pretty miserable ass jack, too. Like, jack 6. Pocket 7s. Easy open. Yeah, hopefully we can recuperate and get a good stack going again. We're close to average, so that's good. We're right in there. Probably gonna have to call if he jams. I think, yeah, it's a call. Ace 5 deuce. It's a range bet board. Bet range. I think we got a lot of calls from Deuce X and 5X, so there's a lot of profit in c-betting this board with this hand. Whoops. On a 7. I know my sizing was wrong. I know my sizing was probably not GTO. I think I'm supposed to size up on the turn on the 7, but I was trying to set it up so I could jam for a pot on the river, is what I was doing. And get him to fold all those king high, ace high flush draws, and maybe like pocket 5s or something. So far, this guy's been relatively active, so we're going to have to watch out for this guy. We're like exactly average right now, pretty much, within a tenth of a big blind. So, so this tournament's running pretty shallow now, where everybody has a 20 average, so shouldn't take much longer, like at the most, like 2.5 hours, 3 hours, if we final table and take it down. But I wanted to try to set it up so that I could end it around 10. Like, if I would like to end at 10. But if I have to go later, I will. Like, obviously, if I'm gonna final table for a few grand, like, but yeah, this guy's super active. Probably range betting this board, I would imagine. You can even size up on this board texture pretty good. The big blind the big blind at like 25. First button doesn't have a lot of aces. 25 versus button. Yeah. He jams all the offsuit wheels a lot. These 3 bets ace 10 suited plus. Like, he has the ace 2 to ace 9 suited, and then like ace 6, ace 7, ace 8. Like, he doesn't have a lot. He won't have an ace much. At most, like 6-7%. So. Alright, ace 8 of diamonds at 20. This guy raises, I'm definitely calling. So yeah, call. 6, 7, 8, 2. Check. We can call small bets here. Oh, he finds a check for a change. This hand has too much showdown value to turn into a bluff, I do believe. So 6, 7, 8, 9. What do we get him off of if we bet here? Like, I don't know. Like queen 9, jack 9, definitely, but that's pretty sick. 1 higher, or like 2 higher. King 6-0. Probably a raise. Especially against this guy, he doesn't play, so. All right. 1.5. Yeah, I don't know if this one's like a better check, plays better as a check or a bet, but like we're gonna have the range advantage. I think. Like I know we have the range advantage, but like, do we want to bet there? Because if he jams, we have to fold like a pretty good backdoor hand, backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw, overcard hand. So maybe it works better as a check there. I'm gonna have to look into that one too. I think maybe we do check. We play it like I play too aggressive in the small blind versus big blind. That's one of my leaks. I've learned. You're supposed to do a lot of checking on a lot of boards in the small blind versus big blind. More in limped pots, but players tend to overfold too in the big blind versus small blind. So like betting 30% more is fine, but this guy just doesn't play, so you might as well take advantage of that. Yeah, we're down to the top 100, so chances are we're into the best players that were in the tournament now. So with a few luck boxes that got lucky, but for the most part, if you make top 100 in an $11 game, you're probably not ridiculous. So and we're right in the middle of the pack here, so hopefully we can continue on. Get some final table action in the Bosky. That'd be sweet. Minicky Wiki. Mini Wick Kiwi 9. Go to Shark Scope. I'd like to Shark Scope this Phil guy and see what we're dealing with. Like, is he just hyper aggressive good or hyper aggressive bad? Yeah, let's check it out. How do I spell his name? Phil M-O-1. But I'll try to save these just because I do make the final table. Okay, he's bad. He's played 500 tourneys and he's down. Holy. Wow. He's down $10,000, over $10,000 on here. Good to know. Jeez, like why? I don't get it. Why do players even continue if you play like this? Like, it's down 10K, and oh, he plays a lot of higher stakes too. Okay, good to know. Yeah, being down 12K, like in $50 games, like it's not absurd to be down 12,000 when you're good, but like it's not likely. The likelihood is that he's bad. He's a fish. Like his stats kind of speak for that, but we have so little of them. Shit. I wanted to play this hand. He's in the hijack, and he's tight. So you got to take that into consideration too. The guy's pretty tight, so he's not jamming the GTO range there, probably. Maybe close to it, but he's 3 or 4% tighter. Now I say that, now he's going to show up like Jack 8 suited here or something. Oh, wow. Okay, this guy fucking blunders. This guy made a good call. This guy overcalled, which is probably fine. It's fine. Like, you gotta. That's how you win poker tournaments. So, where did he open jam? Can I go back? Fucking shit software. Previous. I just want to see how many blinds he jammed. What's with people in Queen 10 today? They're jamming Queen 10 in early position, like it's the nuts or something. Cut off, hijack, low jack. Yeah. Huh. Open jammed Queen 10 offsuit in middle position for 12 big blinds. Open jammed in middle position for 12. Shove 12. Middle position 1 is Queen 10 off is worth negative 0.09 EV. Okay, good. Well, I kind of like that table. That kind of sucks, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Man, they moved us to a table where everybody's fucking 10 big blinds deep. I like the other one. There was money we made there. This one, the only way I can win is by flipping. 9-8 off. King 10 suited. No, he's outs. You got a 10. We're down to 80. 84, 84 players now, so. Average runs really shallow at the end on this. I didn't expect that. It ran pretty deep all the way, and now it's shallow. The blinds are going up a little faster now, too. So down to 84. This might be the deepest I ever ran in the Bosky. Like, historically, in this tournament, I have done very badly. To be honest, like, I always register and then fucking lose, like, right away. I like win, like, I lose 3 flips in a row and then I'm out, and then I go play something else, like, pretty much always. But today we're doing pretty good in it, so. So I got no stats on anybody. Well, I got stats on this Breuer guy. So we know this guy's super tight, super exploitable. And he's on my left, so that's good. What the fuck? Oh, he had like no money. Okay. Ace, queen, jack, 10-0. Alright then. Bye-bye, Nacho. Maybe better luck next time, I guess. Oh, good. They put they put some money on a right. That's good. Big blind. Big blind's deep as hell, too. So that's not good. Always want that money on your right, where you got position on it, right? So. See this caterpillar. Like, under the gun, they raised their first hand. They're on the table, so. Maybe they're a loose crazy. Fuck, are they dropping like flies? They're down to 76. Dropping like flies. Hopefully we're not a fly soon. Yeah, we were just at like 100. Now we're at 75 in like 10 minutes. We ran that bluff and we got caught. So that kind of fucked us up a bit. We would have like 30 bigs right now. 25, 30 bigs. If we didn't run that bluff. But I thought it was a pretty good spot. He doesn't have offsuit sevens. I have all the offsuit sevens. I have all the offsuit 5-6, so I have the nut advantage. Um, yeah, it was okay. The only question I have is like, do we want to do it with clubs, or do we want? I know hearts would be worse because then we block his floats with backdoors. So, but do we want to do that without a diamond, or do we need a diamond in our hand? So I'm gonna look into that one. We will look into her. I think like my sizing on the turn probably was a little too small. Whatever. Um, what else? I think it was okay. My check raised a little bit bigger than normal, but it was a low dynamic board, so that's fine. And yeah, is what it is, right? Go back to the drawing board, study more, get better. Jack 5-0. Starting to get some ICM happening here. To a 2.2. This is a fold. I don't have 17 big blind defense charts, but he was on the cutoff. What was he on? Cutoff hijack. Cutoff? Yeah. Cutoff 20 in big blind. I don't think it's a call. But maybe it is. I think I'm too loose with the jacks. I think I am too loose with jacks. Yeah, I am. Yeah, this is assuming he min raised too, right? These charts are assuming he min raised. I'm pretty sure at 20. So fold. Yeah, we're into an ICM heavy situation. Like this could be happily jammed in Chippy V, but the offsuit Queen 10 King 10 shit. We don't want to fucking rejam it with ICM. So like shit. This one is like right in the middle of 15 and 17. King 10 offset min raise at 17, and it's a jam at 15 on the button. So we're going to go with the more passive line. All right, this guy saved us. This guy saved us. We can fold now. King 10. Yep. We're right. So with ICM, it's even fucking worse of a call if we called here. At 20, I think we do get to peel, though. Or 3-bet or peel. Or, what? Were we looking at 20? Oh, this is the wrong thing. Sorry. Button versus cutoff 20. 20. Where the fuck are ya? King 10. Mixing 50-50. So with ICM, it's going to be a pure fold. A lot of players would have lost their shirt there. Just saying. I would have a year ago, probably 2 years ago. King 10 looks like a pretty good hand there, but it's not if you consider what ranges are in play. And like another factor to consider is we got a 10 big blind guy in the small blind, which is even worse. Like these charts assume everybody has 15 big blinds, but that guy in the small blind has 10 big blinds. So he's gonna be jamming like 20% more than normal, or yeah, than he would at 15. So what a cool board that was. 6, 8, 9 of spades with an ace and a king. Oh wow, you had a straight flush. You showed it. That's cool. Shouldn't really show your hand, but straight flush. You never see those. Another thing, I was watching my previous session where I was like down to 12 players, and I was on the button and I was opening like Queen 9 offsuit and Jack 8 offsuit still. Off like 20 bigs, and the big blind was a calling station, and I was like, holy fuck. Like, I wouldn't do that today. Like, Those hands are like worth like plus 0.01 EV. And we're in a very ICM heavy situation. And we have a bonkers guy in the fucking big blind. And I was raising Queen 8, Jack 8-0, and Queen 9-0 on the button of 20. It's like, why are you raising those hands? That is bad. And now I know that. So, like, and I watched the tournament play out, and I made the final table. And I lost like 12 big blinds in those with those two hands. And I wouldn't have played those today. And then in the middle of them, I had King 9 suited, and I won a pretty good pot. If I had just folded those two hands and played the King 9 suited, I would have been like commanding chip leader of the final table. Like, if I had just done that. And now today I would. So that's pretty cool to know that, like, we're improving, you know. It's pretty cool to, like, watch your sessions and see the improvement. Fuck, we're getting short as hell. Low jack for 12, ace 7. It's probably fine, to be honest. Nope. It's negative 0.09. Yeah, in chip EV. So it isn't fine. It's bad. We jam here. We jam here with ace 9. Oh, ace 9 off. That's where we draw the line. I might even have a chart for this spot. 12 on the low jack. Low jack 12. Where is it? High jack, low jack 14, low jack 12. I do have one. Where is it? Let's see. Ace 7-0. It does raise a third of the time, but this is chip EV, right? So we're not going to raise it when we're in ICM situations. 5% of the field remaining. So, good to know. I'm just about to get into this, studying these charts. I'm doing hijack at 12 right now. I started at button 20, cut off 20, hijack, low jack, and then went down to 17, and I'm doing 17 all the way around to under the gun, and then I did 15, and then I did 14, and right now I'm on 12. 12 big blinds deep on the hijack. That's where I'm studying pre-flop right now. Usually, in my study sessions, I spend about an hour studying those pre-flop ranges. I just wanted to get better at identifying what my min raises are and what my open jams are. What are full frequency open jams, what are full frequency min raises, and what mix. Because when hands mix, it's the same EV. When a hand is 100% doing one thing, that means it's making more money doing that. So we're going to min raise, call it off. I think ace queen off we could jam here like quite a bit, but ace queen suited, like, I think we want to induce. I've been playing pretty snug since we got to this table, so people might recognize that. This guy at VPIP's 30%, so, but I guess not today. Alright, we make top pair. Probably not going to make any money off it, though. Yeah, ace queen suited under the gun 12, and ace queen off. Okay, let's check it out. Ace queen off, pure jam. Oh, shit. Ace queen suited, pure min raise. Okay. So we're on the right train of thinking here. .2. Deuce 4 suited. He's a 10%er. It's like one of our worst suited hands, and he went .2. It's probably called, but check it out. We got a gut shot. With no back doors, and he bets pretty big, so. I think to a 2.5 we could fold, but to a 2.2 it's like marginal. Every suited hand, 80 big blinds or less, pretty much always defends till we get to like 10. What was he on? He was on the hijack. We'll say he's on the hijack. It doesn't really matter that much. Yeah. 10. 4-2 is going to be a call at 10 versus hijack. So it's a call. But also it was fucking 2.2. I'm not sure what these charts are. Like what these charts are. What is the raise size? Is it 2? Is it a min raise or is it 2.5? So on Preflop Academy, you can change it, I think, and like see every different thing that it does. And definitely gonna have to look into that Preflop Academy and like play around with that, because I watch pros play and they like know when if it's 2.5 they know to call, and when it's a 2.1 they know when to call or fold. And yeah, being mindful of the sizings that they're using and how you call. I think to a 2.2 it's like just barely going to be in there. Maybe it is a fold by like a slightly losing play, but by no means did we make a blunder. But you know, I'm not sure if those charts are versus 2.2 or 2 min raise or what. I probably had a diamond. Nope. Well, Capitella made another pot. That's good. Keep that money on the right. Queen 10 off on the fucking... I'm thinking it's a jam. Like, 12 cutoff. Do we jam this? Or is it a min raise? No, maybe it's a min raise. Let me see. I'm just kind of checking my homework. Queen 10. Okay, 30% all in, 70% raise here. So with the ICM, we're probably just going to min raise it, I'm going to guess, or maybe even fold it. And that's why I got to work on ICM, because I'm not sure. Like, I want to be sure of every fucking situation there is. You know, or like have a bunch of information in my head at least to make an educated guess that's normally going to be right. But I don't have that yet with ICM. Like, I'm not really well versed at it yet in like how we structure these jamming and shoving ranges. Like, I'm pretty sure that offsuit hands go down in value in ICM situations, so like jamming that probably would be bad, I'm thinking. I've been kind of card dead here. I'm not getting a fucking hand, so that kind of sucks. Totally card dead. I haven't got like anything better. I think I got ace-8 suited like 12 hands ago. That's the last hand I had that was any good. Or no, we got ace-queen suited, I guess, but I didn't win shit with it, which kind of sucks. Oh, I at least won $50. That's good. Cut off hijack, low jack for 12. Fuck, they give me these super marginal spots. Okay, we get called by a super tight guy. 2, 3, 4. Checking it back here. This hand has really good properties as a check back. I think we have the back doors, and this guy's super tight. I want to make it a size that they can call with the queen of spades here. But I could be walking into aces. Oh my goodness. That's pretty sick. Alright then. Well, that's her. I think we played the king 10 pretty good there. I'm going to mark that one to review as well, though. Very sick. Rivered me. Fuck, man. He got the offsuit 9. Like, I'm pretty sure if we go look at that hand, that's not it. Way up here. What was the 9x that he had? Did he have a spade? Yeah. I don't know why he just called with 9s there. Like, why aren't you shoving 9s? Like, that's ridiculous. Call. Fold. 9. Did he have a spade? Yeah, he did. That's so sick. Like, I had him. Like, any spade on the river or fucking... Yeah. He got, like, pretty much... He had 2 outs, so... He put money in bad. Like... I don't know. I don't know how bad this call is, but... We got this guy with, like, 50 in the big blind, so I don't think it's, like, the worst. But... It's probably a 3-bet. Cutoff hijack. Low jack. Small blind versus low jack, we'll say 40. With 9s. Pocket 9s. Mostly a 3-bet. 60%. So. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And, hopefully I play a new study, like we have another session here a little sooner this time. So, alright guys, take care. Bam.